Good Friday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Doug Hetty. I want to update you, give you your blog update. I'm going to do a video blog just because there's so much going on with the storm. It's just easier to tell you instead of you guys read it. So I do these every now and then. It's Friday. I love Friday. It's going to be a nasty day, but it's Friday. Heading toward the weekend. Let's make this Friday, it's Red Friday for the Chiefs. So make sure you wear your red today, and if you're not a Chiefs fan, I'm sorry. If you are a Chiefs fan, let's hope we don't do the same thing we do every playoff year. We can get a win. All right, weather-wise, we do have a winter weather advisory. This is our northern and northeastern counties, and this is for accumulating snow tonight and into the daytime hours for us tomorrow. And rain's really going to start to increase through the morning hours for us today, but temperatures are going to mainly be sitting into the upper 30s. So it's going to rain all day long. Now here's 4:30 p.m. You can see our very northern fringe counties maybe starting to mix with or change over to a little bit of snow. Watch that rain snow line start to drop to the south. Here's 8 p.m. So as we work into mid to late evening, that's when our northern counties are really going to switch to snow. Everybody else is going to stay rain. Here's about midnight. You can see that rain snow line trying to get down toward Pittsburgh and Joplin, having a hard time. Then finally, after midnight, it makes it there. Now, here's a big key. Here's where the heaviest snow is by that point in time. It's very light snow that is left, and because temperatures are going to stay above freezing, we're really going to have moderate to heavy snow to really accumulate, especially on the roadways. So I'm not expecting that. I think it's just going to be kind of a slushy snow, especially on the grassy surfaces, and except our northern counties. That's where it could pile up a bit. Here's Saturday morning. We're still going to have on and off snow showers through the day, and some of this could lightly accumulate, but the heaviest by far is going to stay in our far northern counties and then stretching north toward Kansas City, Columbia, and also northeast near St. Louis. All right, so what can we expect? Here in the green, so mainly Oklahoma and Arkansas, I think we're mainly going to see rain. You may not even see a flicker of snow at all. And then Independence, let's say Parsons, Pittsburgh, the Joplin Metro, Monette, Anderson, Cassville, Table Rock Lake. I'm going to say an inch or less. I do think these areas in the white will see snow, but it's going to be a very wet snow that's not really going to stick that much unless if it switches over a little bit earlier. Once you get north of that, Chanute, Iola, Yates Center, Fort Scott, Nevada, Lamar, Stockton, El Dorado Springs, those areas are probably going to pick up 1 to 3 inches. Again, mainly on the grassy surfaces, but some on the roadways. Now, once you get Nevada north, Fort Scott north, Pleasanton, Rich Hill, all the way up toward Kansas City, I think it's going to be solid 3 to 5 inches. I still think a lot of the roads are going to be slushy unless if it really comes down at a pretty good clip. Of course, we have the Kansas City Chiefs game. Kickoff is roughly 3:30ish on Saturday. I think the heaviest snow will be out, which is good. But if you're traveling from here north on Saturday morning, especially with still some snow falling, make sure you give yourself plenty of time, as some of the roadways, once you get north of Nevada, could definitely be on the slick side. Okay, so 38 today, rain, switching to some snow late tonight into tomorrow. Just cold on Sunday, kind of warming back up. Remember our pattern. This system that is rolling in this week, and it is kind of a version of the one we have right after Thanksgiving, but it's actually technically the wave right before that. There's a little flip in it, but here in about 8 days, we'll have another system that rolls in. We're actually going to be pretty active over about the next week and a half or 2 weeks. We are right on track with the Hetty pattern, and it's going to stay active. I do think we're going to get some Arctic air, especially later this month. Well, we are getting some. But especially later this month into February. So I haven't given up hope that we can't see a good snowstorm. It's just this one here, for a majority of us, it's just going to be a wet, slushy snow. It's not really going to do too much. But we'll see how it looks today as it continues to come out. If the air mass is just a little bit cooler, it could be a different story. Keep you updated. Have a great Friday.